Alrighty, welcome back to Free Will Tarot. This is a general reading for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and/or Rising. Alright, so let's get right into it. We're going to pull one card for the overall theme of the reading from the Seeker Oracle. And we will read from the guidebook as well. One card for the overall theme. Take that one. Then we will pull 5 cards from the Gilded Tarot Royale. We will clarify as we go. All right, one more shuffle. All right, here's your situation, the challenge, what to consider moving forward, how it's naturally progressing, and your advice. And like I said, we will clarify as we go. And one card from the Spirit Animal Oracle to close out the reading. I'll take that one. Alrighty, so Capricorn, let's get right into it. The overall theme for the reading: trust in science. Trust in science. I actually have been waiting for like ever to pull this card because it's such an interesting card to me. It almost feels like, is there like an alchemical process that you're going through, or is there an experiment that you're trying to implement in your life? I always find the art really intriguing in this card. I don't know what it's about, but we're going to get to the nitty-gritty of it. Trust in science. All right, trust in science. Science can be defined as the methodical study of the nature and behavior of the universe and all that dwells within it by making an observation, forming a hypothesis, and then testing the hypothesis through investigation and experimentation. Scientists, just like the rest of us, are not perfect. However, when it becomes clear that a hypothesis, an idea that explains a particular phenomenon or makes an educated guess, is flawed, they are willing to accept that they have made an error and invest more time in further study. A scientist accepts they do not know everything. They do not mind being proven wrong because it is the truth that matters. Facts matter. Scientists employ rigorous methods to find their answers. They do not offer an unsubstantiated opinion. At worst, they will offer an educated guess. They will admit when they do not know the answer. When they do offer a solution, it is often based on years of research, observation, investigation, and experimentation. They are experts at what they do, and their only goal is to expand our knowledge and improve our lives. The message of this card is simple. While it is wise to have a questioning mind, there are times when we need to heed the wisdom and advice of experts rather than those who claim knowledge outside of their field. You would not seek out a plumber to better understand how the human brain functions. You would not seek out a neuroscientist. You would not seek out a chef for insight into you would seek out a neuroscientist. You would not seek out a chef for insight into how infectious diseases affect us. You would seek out an epidemiologists. All might be experts in their fields, but they are not experts in fields outside their area of study or practice. Be sure that you are obtaining your information from the most knowledgeable source. Trust in science. Science is magic explained. Okay, so Capricorn. As mentioned in the guidebook, when it comes to the overall theme of this reading, you either could be making hypothesis or an educated guess on something and are needing to do more rigorous research as to how to come up with either a solution or an answer to a problem you have. Or you could be going to someone for answers that are outside of their expertise, maybe. Let us check out the situation, which is 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so this has to do with a partnership that you and or another are building stability within the home, creating security, a safe place, a safe environment. Okay, makes me wonder why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Because this may suggest that maybe either you're going to a partner for advice on something in the home, maybe in regards to money. I'll take that one. So the 10 of Pentacles to Justice. I feel like, yeah, you could be going to maybe a potential partner, a potential spouse, or someone who has the potential to be in a relationship with you, or someone you see has potential to be in a relationship with. You could be going to this person for advice about something having to do with the environment or creating stability in your environment. But there's something where there's a situation that was unfair to you, or you deemed unfair. Maybe you was treated unfairly in an environment, or something within this environment is being brought to balance. What is the challenge here? Challenge being 4 of Swords. So you find it challenging to meditate on this issue. You find it challenging to rest, recuperate. And it very well could have something to do with this Justice card. The opposite end of Justice is also karma, right? So maybe you feel like you're getting either some good karma for something that happened unfairly to you in the past, or you could feel like you're getting some bad karma. Either way, there's someone who is getting their karma. There's something that's being balanced out. There's something that's being made fair in the situation, and you find it difficult to rest, meditate, to contemplate on something. Something isn't being brought to your awareness. Why is that 4 of Swords in the challenge? The Strength card. 4 of Swords to the Strength card. So I got this card in the last reading for Aquarius. They feel like they are being triggered by someone or something that is coming into their life. this is the same card that you're getting in the challenge as the clarifier. So you find it challenging to rest, recuperate, to contemplate on an issue and it's triggering you. And you might be going to someone that maybe has no idea what you're even talking about, because your issue that you're going to them for is not in their field of study or practice. Who is this person? Now, what to consider moving forward, as I've said in all the other videos, if you're not already considering this information, it must be in your subconscious, which reflects in the environment and other people, or through a specific person. All right, so this specific person with the King of Cups is holding their emotions in. They definitely have a lot of love for you, but they don't necessarily show it. And this could be a problem for you. I feel like most Capricorns are, yes, very stoic themselves, but they are very playful as well, or they can be anyways. And if this person outside your own personal bubble in the environment is being stoic themselves, not really giving too much emotionally or not being vulnerable to you, you could view this as a problem. What else can we learn about this King of Cups character in Capricorn's environment? Okay, so with the King of Cups to the Two of Cups, either this person is already in a relationship and you are the third party, or this person wants to come together. Honestly, if it was the other way around, and it was the Two of Cups to the King of Cups, I would suggest that this person is definitely in a relationship already and they're trying to hide their emotions for you. But because it's this way, I want to say that this person has a lot of emotions for you and wants a relationship with you, right? Or wants to see eye to eye with you, wants to be on the same team, wants to have the same goals, right? Okay, so how's it naturally progressing? Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so how it's naturally progressing for both of you? The Queen of Cups. This is someone who is very empathic. This is someone who reciprocates their emotions, right? Which is the polar opposite of the King of Cups, but obviously the King and Queen of Cups are a divine pair. They are a match. They're very compatible. So you and this person could very well be very compatible, but you both at the moment are in the Queen of Cups, or at least this is how it's naturally progressing. Maybe you view this person as the King of Cups, like they're not giving enough emotions, like they're breadcrumbing maybe. But the Queen of Cups suggests that they are giving as much as they can at the moment, maybe. Okay, so what is this Queen of Cups? How is it naturally progressing for both of you? Ooh. Okay. So Queen of Cups to the Death card. What I'm getting from this is this King of Cups over here is wanting to be more in their Queen of Cups if they aren't already. You might view this person as holding their emotions back, but maybe they're giving just enough to make themselves, just enough to stay in their own comfort zone. But with the Death card to Queen of Cups, there's a transformation of maybe the way you view them or the way they view you. Maybe they are trying to be in the more of Queen of Cups energy and be more reciprocal instead of holding back their emotions. And they're trying to transform or change the way they send out love, or they give out their emotions. What is the advice here? This has turned out into a really good reading. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles being your advice, I'd say definitely go into this situation with this person with a beginner's mindset. If you're going to them for advice on how you should open up your emotions to them, almost like a third person situation, like let's say if you go to this person like, hey, I've got a friend, for example, that has this person they're talking to, and I want to know how I can give them advice on how to get that other person to open up. And this person that you're asking, Capricorn, has issues with opening up within themselves, right? Then they might not have all the expertise or the skills within that study or practice that you think they might. So definitely go into this situation with a beginner's mindset, but ask yourself if this is if the juice is worth the squeeze, basically. What else can we say about the advice? Page of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Okay. So definitely, I think you're asking the wrong person. If you're asking this person, hey, how do I get example person to open up emotionally to me, to be more vulnerable, to be more giving of their emotions, go into this with a beginner's mindset, but try to get a good night's rest as well. Try not to let the anxiety override your thinking, your emotions. Try not to, get overwhelmed by your emotions and any negative thinking as well. All right, let us see what we have for the last card. Okay, this makes more sense. The Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. I feel like as long as you try to rest, recuperate, remain stoic, you might even have to mirror this person. If they are being stoic, not really showing their emotions too easily, you might have to mirror them. But eventually there will become a time where change is implemented and this person sees you backing away with your emotions and how much you give to the situation. And they will open up more, I feel, because this is honestly what they want. They want to be on the same page. They want a relationship with you, right? And they're going to see through your actions how their behavior is creating you to, pull back. So bring a gentle touch. Let's read from the guidebook on that. It's number 18. Excuse me. All right. Dear Spirit is bringing you a gentle warning that now is not the time to engage in an argument, no matter how volatile others are being. Do not match their intensity with your own. If you are dealing with an overly assertive person, step back and disengage, lest you agree to something out of alignment with your intentions. Don't let anyone bully you into anything you're uncomfortable with. You have solid footing if you stand your ground with grace. Those who disagree will begin to find their own gentleness and willingness to compromise. Dear Spirit also brings the message that it might be easy to offend someone today, or take offense because someone lacks diplomacy. Let all of that pass. You are not meant to take this world personally. While it's a beautiful gift to be sensitive, today you need a tougher hide so that any compromises you make allow you to maintain your integrity. Right, so if this person is maybe trying to come across as assertive, or they unintentionally are trying to bully you into agreeing with them in some way, shape, or form, I feel like definitely bringing a gentle touch with this Queen of Cups, being reciprocative, being gentle, being empathetic, right, is going to create a change within this person, because it's going to allow them to see how their actions are affecting you, right? No matter how difficult it may be on your part to not be triggered by this person, to rest, recuperate, to meditate on the situation, there will be balance and fairness created in this situation, in this environment, right? This, with the Page of Pentacles, definitely come in with a gentle touch, a beginner's mindset, right? But don't let them bully you. Otherwise, this Nine of Swords will create a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. It'll just create a nightmare. Just, yeah, I'd say bring a gentle touch and this person will follow suit. Okay? I hope that helped. And thank you all for supporting me, and liking and subscribing to the channel is very much appreciated. I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care.